Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Senate President. Next to make his interjections would be Senator Bam Aquino, thereafter Senator Marcos. You may proceed, sir, when you're ready. You have 2 minutes. Maraming salamat. My question is for Attorney Poa. Attorney Poa, what is the official position of the respondent?
Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Senate President. Next to make his interjections would be Senator Bam Aquino, thereafter Senator Marcos. You may proceed, sir, when you're ready. You have 2 minutes. Maraming salamat. My question is for Attorney Poa. Attorney Poa, what is the official position of the respondent with regard to Beatos, Andy Lim, and all of these names that are brought up? Are they real people or are they aliases?
Sir, I would like to answer your question, Your Honor, but that is part of the
yes,
legal strategy, which you will see when we present our evidence.
That's fine. May the chair remind Senator Judge Bam, as far as practical, let's let the witness present their evidences and not allow the counsels to make conclusions of either fact or law, nor divulge their respective legal theories.
These are not legal theories. In your previous answers, there was no referral to these individuals as either aliases or real people. In your previous answers.
Correct, because that was precisely our legal theory then, that there was nothing to answer at that point, Your Honor. But we will definitely show you our theory once we are given the opportunity to present our evidence in chief.
Alright, maraming salamat, Attorney. Attorney, during your conversation with the OVP, nung panahong binubuo yung AOM, may nagbanggit ba sa kanila na, itong mga pangalan to, alias to? Or never nila nabanggit yung tungkol sa alias nung nag-meeting sila?
Nung time ko na yun kasi hindi pa nila nasubmit yung documentary evidence of payments.
So there's never been any indication from their responses or any calls that these names that are being brought up are indeed aliases? Wala
pong indication.
Okay, thank you. Yung ibang ahensya na ino-audit ninyo, gumagamit rin ba sila ng alias?
We wouldn't know po kasi dun sa mga document na sinasubmit sa amin, hindi naman po naka-indicate if it is an alias or not.
And it's not up to you to find out whether these are aliases or not?
Yes po, since wala nang pong provision dun sa joint circular, Your Honor, with respect to the...
Okay. So itong paggamit ng alias, to your knowledge, hindi nyo alam sa mga in-audit ninyo, but to your knowledge, gumagamit ba ang ibang ahensya ng mga alias?
I wouldn't know po since hindi naman po bukod dun sa sinasubmit nilang documents, wala pong naka-indicate na yung name ay alias.
And the position of COA is hindi ito bawal, pero hindi rin ito pwede.
Yes po, kasi silent po yung joint circular, Your Honor, as to that.
Okay, but your appreciation is totoong tao ito. Kasi may pirma. Tama ba? Lahat ba ng AR may pirma?
Sa pagkakaalam ko po ay meron naman.
So kung alias, at di ko naman pangalan to, ipirmahan ko pa rin. Or pag alias pa, dapat wala nang pirma.
I wouldn't know po if it is an alias since wala naman po naka-indicate dun sa document that it is an alias.
Okay, give the defense their time later on during their part to talk about this more as part of their strategy. Let me change topic. Ito yung mga tanong ni presiding officer, ni Senator Cayetano rin. Yung pag-escalate from AOM to notice of suspension, to notice of disallowance, to referral to the ombudsman for cases. Years ba ito? Time ba ito? Oras ba ito? Ano yung decision point niyo para iakyat to the next level yung or i-escalate to the next level yung mga utos ninyo?
May clarify po kung ano po yung next level.
So from AOM to NS and NS to ND and ND to referral to OMB.
Kapag AOM po, meron po silang 15 days to reply to the AOM. Tapos kapag hindi pa rin sila compliant with the findings po, that's the time that we issue a notice of suspension. At kapag naka-receive po si agency ng notice of suspension, meron po siyang 90 days within which to comply. Pero pag hindi po rin po sila compliant, then doon na po kami mag-issue ng notice of disallowance.
In general, not the case of the OVP and DepEd, kapag may notice of disallowance na naniningil na kayo, di ba?
Yes po.
And the next step is to refer to the ombudsman.
May remedy pa rin po naman si
Okay,
yes.
paki-explain nga ano
Which
ba
is
yung
to
remedy?
settle, bayaran yung amount or to appeal
Within
within 180 days po from the date of receipt po ng disallowance.
Okay, so we will find out with the next witness when that notice of disallowance was at kung pasok pa rin sa 180 days. Kung wala pa rin sa 180 days, then you refer to the Ombudsman.
Yes po, kasi pag hindi po sila nag-appeal at hindi rin po sila nagbayad, nagiging final po yung decision, and that's the time na we refer na po to the Office of the Ombudsman kapag hindi po sila nag-comply.
At meron ka bang knowledge about the status of these disallowances right now?
Wala po, since confidential po yan, hindi naman po yan ina-announce sa buong COA, so I wouldn't know po.
So let me ask the prosecution, final question. Is that the next witness? Is that going to be the testimony of the next witness? Itong disallowance, 180 days na lumipas, at kung may referral to the Ombudsman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Senator Judge Bam Aquino. Next will be Senator Judge Marcos for her interjections. Thereafter, Senator Judge Risa. Kindly prepare. You may proceed, ma'am, when you're ready. You have 2 minutes.
Yes, maraming salamat, Ginoong Pangulo. Itutuloy ko lang yung tinatanong ko kanina dahil may nabanggit kayo na presumption of misappropriation. Tama ba? For personal use.
Based on the joint circular po, meron po.
Oo, tama. Pagkatapos nun, tinitingnan ko yung joint circular at maliwanag that the presumption for misappropriation arises against the accountable officer. Diba?
Yes,
Against the accountable officer. Sino ang accountable officer? Maliwanag naman yung joint circular. Sa 3.1, sabi yung officer whose duties
Cravings met, cashback earned. Enjoy 2 pesos. Cashback with every merchant QRPH transaction worth 100 pesos and upmade on the Maribank app. Get 315 pesos first deposit rewards when you download the Maribank app now.
president ang payee. Hindi naman sinasabi na nasa kanya yung pera. Ang liwanag sa inyong joint circular that the special disbursing officer is the one who was designated by the head of the agency to have custody. Diba? And in the case of the OVP, si Acosta yon. In the case of DepEd, hindi ba si Fajarda yon?
That is not entirely correct po, Your Honor. Because under the joint circular, it shall be the responsibility of the head of the agency first to approve yung cash advance. Pangalawa, to
Oo nga.
oversee yung agency-wide utilization. Pangatlo, to ensure compliance with the joint circular. And also po, inattest din po ni OBP yung
Unresponsive po. Ang tinatanong ko lang, hindi ba yung designated, yung SDO, si Fajarda lang at si Acosta, hindi si VP, hindi siya yung PE eh. Ang liwa-liwanag.
pero ang sinabi niyo po kanina yung accountable officer.
Kaya nga, so yung accountable officer, yung SDO, nasa JCD
Hindi lang po
yun
si SDO po yung accountable
Hindi,
officer.
or.
Your Honor.
Ang sabi doon, head of agency or person designated. Oo, ang liwanag sa definition of joint circular. Mag-yes or no ka lang, kanina ka pa, inaaway mo ko lagi.
Sorry po, Your Honor. But hindi po ako pwedeng mag-answer categorically since yun nga po yung provision.
But it's categorical.
Na yes or
Why don't you
either
go
yes
back
or
to your
either
joint
no.
circular?
Kapag sinabi po kasing
Doon
categorical,
sa
it's either yes
definition,
po.
ang liwa-liwanag, SDO kapag na-designate ng head of office, di ba?
But hindi po kasi doon na nalilimit lang yung term na accountable officer kasi may other provisions na applicable pa rin po with respect to the term accountable officer.
Asan? Kasi napakaliwanag doon sa definition at napakaliwanag sa 8.3 ng joint circular.
Yun nga po yung na-mention ko kanina.
Interpretation na ninyo yun, pinapalawak ninyo nandun eh. Head of office, head of agency, or designated.
Hindi po, Your Honor. Kasi yun nga po, nakalagay po doon sa
Sabi mo kanina yes, ngayon no naman.
Wala po akong sinabing yes po, Your Honor.
Sinabi mo kanina oo, SDO nga in charge.
Sinabi ko lang po kung ano yung, kinonfirm ko lang po kung ano yung SDO po, Your Honor.
Attorney Wamel, kindly avoid arguing with
I apologize po, Your Honor.
Sige po.
and kindly wind up, Senator
Okay,
Judge
okay.
Marcos.
Pwede lang itanong kasi nalito ako kahapon. Kahapon sinabi mo na si VP Sara lang ang first and only Vice President na you audited na may confidential funds. Hindi ba? Sinabi mo yun, di ba?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Tapos, kahapon, nung pinakita ng depensa, yung SARO na si VP Binay noong 22 December 2014, may binigay na 6 million kay VP Binay ang DBM. Alin ba ang totoo sa dalawang sinabi mo magkatunggali?
Yung pinakita po kahapon ay Special Allotment Release Order po. No? So, nagkakaroon po ng Special Allotment Release Order kapag
Alam ko
merong...
kung ano ang SARO, matagal na, tumanda na po kami sa
Yes,
gobyerno.
pero hindi po kasi yan niliquidate sa ICPAO, so we wouldn't know if it was used
Hindi,
or
pero
not.
ang klaro, may katibayan na hindi ka isa-isang VP, si VP Sara.
Your Honor, since hindi po nagsabit ng liquidation,
Teka.
hindi rin po...
Teka, nandun ka na sa ICPAO noong 2014, sabi mo, di ba?
Yes po.
O kaya nga,
Opo.
o di, kahit si VP Binay may confidential funds, the only VP audited was VP Sara. Ano ba yun?
Since si VP Sara lang po yung nagsabit ng liquidation. Pero
Ba't hindi mo alam?
if I may clarify po,
Ba't hindi mo alam? Nandun ka na noong 2014, dapat alam mo yun eh.
if I may clarify po, Your Honor, since wala pong budget dun sa GAA as to confidential fund at hindi naman po nag-liquidate si PPB9 nung kanilang confidential fund. So hindi pa namin alam kung ginamit and hindi po nakarating sa
Hindi, ang
yung
tanong,
SARO.
nabigyan ng confidential funds, humingi at nabigyan. May SARO eh.
We wouldn't know
Yun
if
lang
it is
naman ang
used.
tanong eh. Of course, you know, may SARO. Sinabi mo nga, totoo yung SARO yun. Anyway, alin ang totoo? Si VP Binay o si VP Sara? Talaga bang totoo yung dalawa o iisa lang? We don't know.
Based on our records po, si VP Sara lang po yung may liquidation.
So maraming we don't know ang COA? Ganun ba yun?
Based on our records po, si VP Sara lang po yung nag-liquidate ng confidential fund.
Eh, may record nga ng SARO. Maraming salamat.
Kindly wind up. Thank you, Senator Judge Marcos. To clarify and finish that point, if there was no liquidation, there is nothing for COA to look at. But it's possible that indeed confidential funds were given to the former Vice President Binay.
Yes po, Your Honor.
So from your end, alam mo lang, wala kasi walang pinaliquidate sa inyo.
Yes po. And wala din po siya sa GAA po ng 2014, Your Honor.
Pero kung may SARO nga, pinakita sa iyo kahapon at papatunayan nila, ibig sabihin nun, meron pero walang niliquidate sa inyo.
Maaari po, Your Honor. 20 po.
Yun lang naman yung tanging result.
My apologies po, Your Honor. My apologies
hindi
po, Senator
nirelease.
Ivy.
Next to interject is Senator Risa, thereafter Senator Judge Rafi Tulfo. Senator Judge Risa, you may proceed when you're ready. You have 2 minutes, Rafi.
Salamat po, Mr. Presiding Officer. So, to clarify further and confirm, hindi nagbigay ng evidence of success si Vice Presidente, pero lumabas ang pera at marami ang nakatanggap ng reward. Tama
Based
po?
on the documents po, Your Honor. Yes po.
Yes, based on the documents. Now, based on your experience po, karanasan nyo bilang auditor, ano pang pinahihiwati dito?
Pwede mong pakiclarify.
Ano po yung pinahihiwati na hindi nakapagbigay ng patunay ng success ng intelligence or surveillance operations? Pero maraming lumabas na pera at maraming tumanggap ng reward.
Ang ibig sabihin po niyan ay hindi po nag-comply yung OPP po dun sa requirements ng Joint Circular.
Okay, so yun ang pahiwatig sa inyo bilang, sa karanasan nyo bilang isang auditor. So, ngayon na wala nga yung evidence of success, matitiyak pa ba ng COA na yung papuya ay talagang napunta dun sa mga informants?
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Hindi naman. O sige, pumunta naman tayo dun sa gamot. Hindi umanong gamot ang ibinigay na reward. So muli, sa karanasan po ninyo sa ICFAO, and based on your expertise, normal po ba iyon na gamot ang kapalit ng intelligence information?
Hindi po siya normal po, Your Honor.
Hindi normal. Naranasan nyo na po ba ito dati na gamot ang bayad para sa impormasyon?
Hindi pa po. First time po dun sa may OVP po, Your Honor.
Okay, first time po dito sa OVP. At ito pa yung palaisipan. Kung may sakit talaga yung tao, naimbestigahan niyo po ba sa ICFAO kung bakit kailangan magbigay muna ng intelligence information bago siya bigyan ng gamot?
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Hindi nyo na-imbestigahan. So bilang auditor, ito po ba ay ifa-file sa ilalim ng pabuya o sa ilalim ng ayuda?
Pwede po kasing tingnan yan. Kasi since document-based po kami, pwede po siyang tingnan as payment of rewards, pero pwede rin po siyang tingnan as provision of medicine.
Pwede rin tingnan as provision of medicine. So pwede rin siyang tingnan na ayuda.
Kung yun po yung ibig sabihin ng provision of medicine, pwede rin.
Pwede rin. So, kasi, paano yun? Yung mga informant po ba, most of the time, may sakit?
I wouldn't know po.
Natanong nyo ba kung ang gamot na yan ay para saan? Hika ba? Alta pressure ba? Diabetes ba?
Hindi po.
And ayon po dito, si Mary Grace Piatos, ayon sa isang acknowledgement receipt, si Mary Grace Piatos ay nakatanggap ng 70,000 pesos worth ng gamot bilang pabuya. Ano po ba yung sakit niya?
Hindi ko po malalaman since wala naman po dun sa document po na sinabi.
Kindly wind up.
Well, so Mr. Presiding Officer, pero may paraan po ba ang ICFAO malaman kung ano yung sakit niya? Kasi binayaran natin ito eh.
Pwede po namin tanungin yun. Pero since document-based po kami, kung ano lang po yung nasa document, yun lang po yung malalaman natin.
Document-based pero pwede niyong tanungin.
Yes po.
Okay, kapag may mga di normal na pangyayaring ganito.
Yes po. Allowed po kami under 6.2.3.7 of the Joint Circular.
Okay. Salamat, Mr. Witness. Salamat, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Senator Judge Risa.
Mag-round po ako kung meron po. Salamat.
Let's try to finish the interjections of Senator Judges before we pause for lunch so that we can resume with the new witness of the prosecution after lunch. Senator Judge Rafi Tulfo is recognized. Thereafter, Senator Judge Villanueva for the availment of round 2. You may proceed, sir, when you're ready. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Mr. Witness, sa panahon na kung saan nagkabilang ka ng ICFAO at ikaw ay mga nag-audit ng mga ahensya ng gobyerno, meron ka na bang, bukod sa OBP at saka sa DepEd under BP Sara, meron ka na bang ibang agency ng government na na-issue nyo ng police allowance?
Sa pagkakalam ko meron na po.
Ano itong mga agency na ito?
Hindi ko po pwedeng i-disclose.
Okay. At bakit? Bakit siya na-issue ng police allowance?
Dahil yun nga po, since ang basis lang po namin ay yung Joint Circular, hindi po compliant dun sa provisions ng Joint Circular.
Okay, so nung
This blush is amazingly soft. Your cheeks will thank you. Zero fallout, intense pigmentation. One swipe, instant glow. From dewy natural to bold editorial, it works for every vibe. Skip the comparison game. Lazada's got the ultimate deal online. 48-hour flash sale. 50% off. Only 50 left. Don't wait. Order now on Lazada.
Nag-lunch sila, suspended muna yung trial dahil kakain sila. So, at babalik mamaya. Kayo po ay nakikinig sa aking YouTube channel, ang Danilo Dizon TV. Pakiclick po yung kamay at yung larawan sa baba, lalabas yung subscribe. Pakiclick na rin po. Maraming salamat po kasi 12 plus lang yung aking subscriber. Kailangan makakuha ko ng 1,000. Kailangan ko po ma-monetize para kahit paano makabili ako ng laptop. laptop, kahit second hand, pati yung ginagamit kong cellphone ngayon, medyo malapit-lapit na. At ang bulo ko na muli po. Ngayon po ay day 13 ng impeachment trial kay BP Sara. So, hanggang sa muli po, good day and God bless. Hindi yata nila ibig sabihin ng voucher, nakatouch yun. Hindi mo dadalhin yung check doon na walang voucher.
Remain or all the articles that evidence will be presented by the prosecution. So ordered. If there are no other matters, Senator Judge Zubiri is recognized.
Mr. President, Mr. Presiding Officer, there is just a request from most of our colleagues here that if we can adjust our schedule in the mornings to 10:30 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon. Because like the minority leader who comes from Bikutan, inaabutan po siya ng traffic pag maaga. Ganon din ang haba ng biyahe niya. So baka pwede naman ma-adjust natin ng 10:30 ng umaga and then 3:30 ng hapon tayo matapos at 4 o'clock tayo mag-session. Kasi anyway, ililipat lang naman natin yung mga lamesa. Madali naman yan gawin. You don't need 1 hour to That is the first question. I have a second question. The second question is, may we start our legislative session today earlier?
We will respond to both.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Lapid would like to amend that a bit. If we can start at 10:30 and end at 2:30 so that we can begin our session regularly at 3. Senator Judge
Senate
Lacson.
President, Mr. Presiding Officer, ikokos na lang po natin yung first manifestation ni Majority Leader.
So if we will hold the caucus first, we have to adjourn today at a specific time. So will it be 10 or 10:30?
I would prepare 10 o'clock, so I would suggest na ikokos natin.
Ba? Pagkukukusan pa yung 10 or 10:30? Hindi umalis ka ng sa bayan ng maaga para makarating ka alas 10. Ang bihira naman. Hindi porket baka paano ka matatraffic ko namang
10 for this Monday, August 3.
kayo.
Then we adjust after the caucus. But for this afternoon, upon authorization of the Senate President, we shall convene at 3 p.m. the regular session of the Senate for today. There being no other matters to be taken up,
There are no other matters to be taken up. Session is adjourned. Yun mo yun?
the trial is adjourned until August 3 at 10 a.m.
Gusto
in
rin
the
na.
morning and session for this afternoon.
Gusto rin na pala ang sunod. Bukas kasi 30 tapos 31 wala. August 3 na raw.
Noon shall be convened at 3 p.m. for the information of all the senators. Trial is adjourned.
Trial
At
is
dyan po
adjourned.
nagtatapos ang ikasampung
Trial
araw ng
is
impeachment trial
adjourned.
ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Magandang hapon. Ako si Carmina Constantino. Nasaksihan natin ang pagsalaysay ng dating land bank manager na si Nanita Campuzano ukol sa kabuoang 112.5 million pesos na withdrawal ng Education Department noong panahong pinamumunuan ito ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Siya ang ikalawang witness na iprinesinta ng prosecution ngayong araw matapos sumalang ang isa pang dating land bank manager na si Violeta Constantino kaninang umaga sa witness stand. Pareho pong sinabi ng dalawang witness na unusual ang laki ng halaga ng cash withdrawals ng DepEd at Office of the Vice President. Sila ang unang dalawang witnesses ng prosecution tungkol sa Article 1, ang umano'y paglustay ng bise ng confidential funds. Kasama natin ngayon via Zoom ang veteran impeachment trial lawyer na si Jose Roy III. Attorney Roy, magandang hapon. Thanks for joining us today.
Good afternoon, Carmina. Good afternoon.
Dumami. So, sana po pakisupport lang po yung aking YouTube channel. So, maraming salamat po muli sa inyong panonood. Good day and God bless.